Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be an update on my natural twist. If you have been following this channel, then you may have watched the video that I uploaded probably a few weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks, close to a month at this point, possibly. I wasn't keeping track, so I apologize. But I did upload a video of me installing my twist. Since then, I have grown into a complete, I don't want to say, I'm trying to think of the right word. I have just grown very comfortable, and I have embraced wearing my natural hair out way more often. I'm going to talk to you all about my natural twist, how they've held up, the maintenance, and what I'm thinking of doing very seriously moving forward. So if you are interested in this video on my natural twist, how things are going, how my hair health is, and what I'm going to be doing going forward, or what I'm really considering doing going forward, be sure to stay tuned. Make sure that you are giving the video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So as you all know, I have been wearing hair extensions pretty much ever since I came on YouTube. I have a hair business by the name of badchickhair.com, and I sell hair extensions. So I sell bundles, I sell closures, frontals. I did have wigs on my website, but not at this point. May get them back very soon. I do drop shipping options for people that are interested in selling hair extensions but not wanting to pay in bulk or the wholesale pricing. And then I also offer wholesale pricing, so people that are wanting to buy in bulk and start their hair businesses. I have different products on my websites too, like, bonnets and different services. And then on top of that, I also have an ebook. The ebook is titled Drop Shipping Now, Wholesale Later. It goes over starting your business via drop shipping and transitioning it to wholesale for a larger profit and for more control of your inventory. So, with that being said, I always felt that it was easier for me to have a sew-in or a protective style than for me to do my hair every single day. I have children. I am on the run a lot. That's one of the reasons why I talk about mobile money. I went over a few videos and kind of like a mini series here on this channel going over that. So check out my business playlist if you are interested in learning more about that. But I am constantly, going or doing something. In the days that I'm not moving a lot, I didn't want the responsibility, I guess, or the stress of doing my hair. I would rather just put a ponytail holder around my bundles, braids if I had them, whatever the case may be, and go on about my day. So not only did I find it easier and less time consuming to just do like a protective style of sew-in, but it also was promotion for my business because, like I mentioned, I sell hair extensions. So a lot of times when I put my extensions in, I would go out and I would get compliments on my hair. People would ask where I got my hair from, and I would be able to explain I offer hair extensions, give them a business card, and meet clients while I'm out running, doing my errands, and just living life. People would constantly ask that. And I liked how it was easier for me to, like I said, do my daily task without me having to care for my natural hair each day. But then I also like the benefit of being able to boost my business wearing my products. Now, I'm a firm advocate of, trying out your own products. I do business mentoring. I don't recommend anyone go out and sell products or service that you wouldn't buy yourself, or that you don't stand by, or that you know nothing about, or that you haven't worn. But at this point, I've had my hair company since 2013, right? So at this point, I have clients that are consistent based on me having my salon here in this city that I'm currently at, based on word of mouth and based on repeat purchases. So, and constant advertising as well. But I pretty much have a client base. Not saying that I'm not looking for more clients or more customers at this point. I'm just saying I have a good amount of people that know my business and that feel comfortable purchasing with me. So I was thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to wear extensions as often as I did. So I'm going to try some different things. I decided I've worn a mini twist before, and I've wore natural twists before. This size. I don't consider these like really mini twists, but I've worn them different sizes. And because I'm so used to extensions. Sometimes I would feel really awkward going out without my extensions. I would feel like, man, my head feels a lot lighter. It took some time to get used to. And a lot of people would expect me to have extensions. So some people would say, you know, why aren't you doing your hair anymore? And I would be like, I just did my hair. I just did them in twists. Or how long are you gonna keep those in? You know, when are you gonna take those out and put your sewing back in? And it would be just different questions along the lines of, when are you getting your bundles back? Which I don't take any offense to. However, I had to really decide what I wanted to do for me. And I'm by no means am I saying that I'm never gonna wear bundles. But for this portion of my life, like for right now, I'm really enjoying wearing my natural hair. And the fact that I don't have to do as much because my hair is still in a protective style. And I wash my hair in these twists. I have oiled my hair in these twists. I do everything in these twists. I'm able to put it in a ponytail when I go to work out. I'm able to style it differently. I'm able to just wear it like this if I wanted to. I mean, it gives me that freedom and the time back that I thought only extensions could do, if that makes sense. I mean, of course, I knew that there were other styles out there, but my mind was more so geared toward wearing extensions. So again, I'm not saying I'll never wear extensions. I just want the freedom to do what I want to do with my hair, which I've always had. But my thought was, it's easier. And like I said, it's a way of promoting. So who knows what I'll do in the future. But I wanted to make this video to let you all know that I did book a consultation for sister locks. I booked a consultation for sister locks because if you've been following this channel too, you know my son has locks. And he's had them for some years. His dad started his locks and I retwist his locks all the time when I need to retwist them. Excuse me. His hair is flourishing. He loves it. I think they look fantastic. And I've always been curious on unlocking my hair, but I never wanted to make that commitment, especially since I really wasn't wearing my natural hair out. And I didn't want to wear my natural hair only in a ponytail. I didn't want to constantly put heat on it. I didn't want to constantly have to do a wash and go, excuse me. If you've been following this channel, you know some of the vlogs I was doing, like wash and goes and things like that. Nothing against any of those styles. I love them. They all look beautiful to me. But I wanted to have something that was less maintenance and I can just get up and go. So I started doing research on dreads, and I looked at different options. I was looking at an option of starting like mini locks, and then there were some other options like starting sister locks with braids. There are just a lot of different options out there. Or a few different options that I was interested in. So I decided to do some research, find some locticians in my area. And I found one she's not in my city. She is located in Detroit, and she had a lot of good reviews. I went ahead and I booked my lock consultation with her. She did charge me $125 for the consultation. I go later on this month. During the consultation, I'm going to ask some questions, make sure all my questions are answered. I'm going to, she's going to assess my hair, so I'll have to take my twist out, and we'll go from there. I think she also installs like 3 or 4 locks to kind of see, so that I can see how they will look on my hair and see if I'm really serious with committing to sister locks. Once they're actually in my head without her doing my whole head, I'm sure that makes sense. So she's not open for booking to install the locks until June. So when I go at the end of this month for my consultation, I'm already aware that I'm probably going to do another protective style, probably similar to these twists, until I do the installation in June. If I decide to go through. Now I'm like 85% that I want to go through with it. The only thing that has me apprehensive is the fact that it's so permanent. But there are people that have reversed their locks, taken them down, and there are people that have just, cut them off. So it just depends. But at this point in my life, I feel like my style is changing a little bit. That happens as we grow. Not saying that it's completely changed, but I'm just saying some of the things that I used to really draw me to it, that I really felt attracted to, I really don't. And that's not even just talking about hair, even just talking about nails. It's not even just talking about like food. It's people. It's like everything. A lot of things are starting to change as far as like what I find interest in. And so this is another part of my journey. I just don't want to make that commitment if it's something that I really am not going to want like a year or two from now. But then again, I'm the kind of person where I'm going to always think like, what if I got those sister locks 2 years ago? What if I did this? And learning the beauty behind it, you know, just accepting and embracing who you are. I've always loved who I was, whether I had extensions in or not. I don't think extensions define who you are. I don't think your hair has to define who you are, or your nails or your clothes. I don't think any of that defines the core of you. However, I want to be able to be my authentic self and feel confident without having to have anything extra. Now, if I want something extra, cool. Excuse me. But I don't want to feel obligated by society or by, you know, social media or myself or even my business to have to wear my hair a certain way, if that makes sense. So I decided to look into it. Like I said, I have my consultation scheduled. I'm excited. I want to take you all along with me during the journey. I don't know if I'll be able to record in there or if I'll even record, but I'll give you all an update on how everything went, and I will show you my locks if she goes ahead and puts the 3 to 4 in. I believe that's what her website said, like 3 to 4 or maybe 5. I don't know, but she'll put some in depending on the health of my hair. And I was gonna say there's a whole sister lock community. There's a lot of people that you can find to like do the retwist on this website. You can literally just look up people that are close to you. It is a commitment as far as the maintenance of the sister locks too. They're high maintenance, but they're low maintenance, meaning you're gonna have to get your hair retied every, I believe, 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 4, depending on what your loctician recommends. If not, then it may be a higher price when you go back to get them retied. And then there also may be some marrying, which is like matting between your sister locks. You are going to go through that, or a lot of people go through a phase where they consider their dreads or their sister locks, excuse me, to be ugly or not attractive. They call it like the ugly phase. I don't want to call it that. It may be like a awkward phase because you may not be used to it, and you may get some questions, you know, about what you have in your head, why your hair looks like that, a lot of different things. I was also concerned because my hair isn't that dense. Like I mentioned when I first did my twist video, it's not that dense. So I don't know how the locks are gonna look on me. I'm not expecting them to look exactly like anyone else's or even remotely close. But I have an idea of what I want them to look like. But that's also kind of the beauty with the sister locks, the fact that you really don't know how your hair is gonna look. And even, you know, once you get them in, that doesn't mean they're going to look different months from that point. They're going to look different years from that point. So, you know, it's just something to consider. Excuse me. But as far as like the maintenance on these twists, I really enjoy them. I really like them. I have been retouching some of them as I see fit. This morning I did like some in the back over. I did some in the front over, the middle. Excuse me. These allergies for some reason, but the middle can still stand to be done more, or stand to be done over. I do spray leave-in conditioner sometimes. Sometimes I put a little bit of oil in it, but I really don't have to worry about my hair. I do get lots of compliments when I'm out from a lot of different people. From different races, different genders, different age groups, and I'm not necessarily looking for compliments, but I'm just saying that I do. And a lot of people say, you know, hey, when I get my hair done, when I put my bundles in, I get compliments. So, you know, I'm just saying that I have a different view and a different feeling on wearing natural hair all the time. Again, if you see me with bundles in, don't come for me and say, hey, I thought you said you would never wear. I never said that. Never said I will never put bundles in. I just like the ability. I like creativity, and I like being able to also like what it is I am born with. So if it means that what I'm born with, and hair isn't the end all be all for me. So if I decide that I no longer want to stay on my lock journey, I would be okay with starting over, cutting my locks off and starting from that point. If I decide that I want to do something different, maybe combine my locks, I would be okay with that. If I decide that I want to have a protective style on top of my locks when the time permits, I may try something like that. I mean, I don't know at this point, but I'm very interested in the sister lock style and journey. And I'm gonna go ahead and go to the consultation and then make my decision from that point. So I wanted to kind of do this video talking about what I'm interested in doing as far as my hair and how my twists have been holding up. As far as maintenance with the twist, like I said before, it's very seamless, very simple. I don't really have to worry about like the detangling after I wash my hair because they're in these twists. I don't have to worry about constantly combing or manipulating my hair. I do retwist my hair here and there when a twist looks like it needs to be done, or when maybe my part is too covered by new growth or something like that, but I don't really stress about having to retwist my hair. It's very versatile, so I've been able to do updos, I've been able to do like ponytails, low ponytails, high ponytails, have my hair down like this. I really enjoy it. And then like I said, it kind of brought me to looking at a different journey, which are sister locks, like I've been mentioning. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then follow up with you all at the end of the month. So if you're interested, or if you've already started your sister lock journey, let me know how you feel about it. Let me know how you were feeling before you decided to embark. If you're someone and you're starting your natural hair journey and you're wanting to go over different techniques or tips that have helped you so far, be sure to leave those down below too. I do want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.